I would like to escort everyone to a hashtag. Now, people are starting to say that this is actually the biggest hashtag in America right now. It's on Twitter. The one B Ross A93 tweets them out. It's called hashtag Rosa Movie Monday. It's a great hashtag. I thought of it myself. And yes, I'm talking about myself. Every Monday, I'm seeing a movie with MoviePass. Kevin got MoviePass.
I did.
And this isn't a sponsored ad, but if MoviePass would like to sponsor us, that would be fantastic. But MoviePass is a great thing. I've seen 4 movies now. Dating this. I'm going to see... Actually, I saw it 5. At 5 weeks strong of seeing movies with MoviePass. That means I've already almost paid for the entirety of MoviePass. Because I think I paid for a year-long subscription at like $94 or so. Forget it. But 5 movies, it's like $50. You kidding me? Great deal.
Not even halfway through the year.
Yeah. Why won't you get MoviePass, Nick?
I don't go to movies. I'm going to go see 3 movies this year in theaters. Just 3 more movies than I do on average.
Now, last night you said, I asked you if you wanted to come to the movie with me today. And you said, no, I only see like 3. I've already seen too many movies this year. What movies have you seen in the theater?
I've seen 0 movies in theater this year.
Fucking
Nick
liar.
covers the seat in saran wrap before.
I think I've sat down to watch at home maybe 3 movies this year.
What is that?
Maybe. I've seen Wedding Crashers for the 7th time.
Well,
Phenomenal
he's
movie.
also put in 36,000 hours into Movie Skate.
It's very valid. Very valid.
I don't even know how long of a time that is.
It's 5 days.
It's a long time.
5 days. Where do you live?
No, I watched Wedding Crashers this year, which I've seen many times before. It came on and I was like, let's sit and watch this. New movie. I saw Fantastic Beasts. It was okay.
It's not a new movie.
New
It's
for me.
newer.
I hadn't seen it yet.
It's fine.
It was new
This
for
guy
me.
goes every Monday. It's on.
He goes every.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
new
I've,
for.
I've actually been meaning to watch that.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It does a lot of world building. Not a lot of
Sure.
shit happening.
Sure.
The new
I can
one
agree with
is
that.
Really gonna. I feel like the new one is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this one, because they won't have to
Wait,
deal
is
with
that
the world building.
Is it a play off of Harry Potter?
It's the same world. Prequel.
Years
Okay.
prior, yeah.
It was a book in the
1914 or
Harry
something like
Potter
that,
movies, and they made it off that. But see, I'm already like trepidatious because they announced 6 movies before the first one even aired. They're like, we're
Yeah,
doing 6 of these movies.
That's
I'm
pretty
like,
wild.
Crimes
Well,
of
is it
Grindelwald.
off
Yeah.
of books, or they're just?
It's not off a book. It's off a book in Harry Potter's world. And that's it. It's also a play, I think, right? Because you're the Harry Potter fucking expert here.
Well, J.K. Rowling. Is,
Harry Potter novice. Yeah,
Read the
there was a play, I think, right?
Or no, that was the other one. Oh,
Some sort of music. There's some like
yeah,
musical.
no, it wasn't
style on it.
Fantastic Beasts. I can't. The Cursed Child. That was the play.
Yeah,
Cursed.
Cursed.
Child.
sounds familiar.
Cursed child.
If you're in Britannia, it's cursed.
I am familiar with the porno Harry Potter.
That's what you've seen. I guess.
Interesting.
So yeah, I don't watch a lot of movies, but there are a few I'm going to see this year. I mean, Deadpool 2, Marvel's Infinity Wars, Avengers thing, Black Panther. That's it. It's my
You didn't
plan.
see
Running out of time to see
Infinity
Black
War and
Panther.
Avengers thing.
What? Yeah, that's the title.
Black Panther is gonna surpass Titanic soon for most.
That would be incredible.
most money.
I
made
think it's incredible
in a
that
box
Titanic's
office run.
even at the top because all these movies now get to cash in on bonus sales from like 3D and shit.
Well, also the
Yeah.
fact that money's not the same at all, so like it kind of doesn't like technically. I just looked at it the other day, and like if they match up, like
No, even if they adjusted it for inflation, Titanic is still so fucking high.
yeah, and Black Panther's actually in 4th in superhero movies. The first Avengers and Spider-Man are still up there.
Yeah.
Not
you're right.
not
Yeah.
like the most recent Spider-Man, like the original with
Unless-
Tobey Maguire.
I also read less and less
I don't
people
know, I
are
don't know.
in general going out to see movies now, like going out to actual theaters than they did like years ago.
True. That's all
Yeah,
they
everyone's
had to
doing
do.
stuff like this.
Yeah.
Movie
Well, I also feel like I'm doing shady shit every time. I told
no,
Kevin
movie-
with Kevin's first experience, like he went to the woman because his card wasn't working, and I've not talked to a person with my MoviePass debit card because I still feel like I'm doing something wrong. I just do the kiosk and call it a day.
Well, I mean, at least with MoviePass, you're actually going to the theater, and you're at least tempted then to go buy like a $19,000 box of popcorn.
No, that's the problem. Where I said it to I think our coworker the other day, where he was asking me what I saw on Monday because he knows it's #Rosa Movie Monday. I was like, well, "This is the problem though, because now I'm buying more concessions than I ever did."
If it wasn't
going.
for Jasmine,
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy shit at the movie theaters.
She's
Yeah,
a
I don't-
concession person.
I don't get anything when I go.
Sneak shit
I
in.
never want to.
Go to the Dollar
The
Dollar Tree.
store.
Like
yeah.
in 6th grade.
I mean,
Yeah.
fuck.
Why wouldn't you
Make
do that
popcorn
though?
at
Yeah.
home and throw it in a bag.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing like half and half. Like today, I brought a can of soda from home, and that was it. It was good.
Liter of cola.
Not a liter. Cool.
Wait, you brought a can of soda, so like in the middle of the theater,
You gotta wait for it's when it's nice and loud, nice and loud scene.
When it's doing that like opening AMC thing.
It's actually exactly when I did it today.
And then I called you and probably made you look like an asshole.
Phone was ready on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
What's up, kid?
Guy fucking FU'd me.
I was.
He was in the movies.
You're welcome,
I
audience.
know, but when he said I'm about to go see Player One, like I thought he meant like an hour. So like I just got off of work. I called him up. I
right.
was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna come."
You know, I was literally.
But
He
I
was
got-
there.
I
In
got
the
FU'd
seat.
when I called.
I sat down and posted that. Go see movies. I'm excited. I looked at the forecast for movies coming up. A whole bunch of great movies.
there's so much coming out.
I don't even know if I should talk about this on here. No, I was gonna say I like going to the movies. I just don't like paying for them. But adds the fucking Fire Stick thing.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
I'm reporting you.
You fucking she devil.
Dude,
just heard
MoviePass.
that.
Rosa jailbroke it for me, so
I did not.
I'm not doing it.
Dude, MoviePass is actually like so. I got it on a deal where it was like It was like just under $8 a month.
Yeah, I think that's the one that you sent.
But I paid it in full. So
Why
if
not?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Just one movie a month. That's
I'm
it.
gonna crush that. Like I'm gonna get my money's worth.
Oh yeah, I could easily do it. I don't know why I don't. But
See, the flaw with MoviePass though is the Infinity War scenario where like that ticket I still have to buy because you can't buy reserve tickets ahead of time. So like I had to pay for it.
See, that's big.
Yeah, you just get if it's.
But
if
see,
it's-
for something
there's
like
no
Black
spot.
Panther,
Because
where
for
I
movies
didn't need it that
wanna see
day.
really bad. I usually go like really soon when it releases. So I like
Yeah.
always.
Like for Ready Player One, I didn't have to. I went on Wednesday night, and I didn't have like that was a movie I didn't have to worry about like reserving a seat
Yeah.
beforehand. Like I could just show up.
That's
and
the
go.
like. That's not a movie that I'm like I need to see like in the movie.
This is the part about MoviePass now. It's great because I'm like, I'm just gonna go fucking see it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great thing. Share the wealth. Support movie theaters.
I want to. I have like a thing in my head where I don't want to have more than 3 subscriptions at all times.
Well, if you look
that's
at it as
true.
paying the yearly thing, then it's just like
I know,
alright,
but
fate.
it's a thing in my head. I don't know.
Like,
I
I could
have
s-
Spotify, I have Xbox, and something else. I don't know.
I could probably. I think I might still be subscribed to something that I don't even know
Getting
about.
charged every
You
month.
just look on your bank statements. And
Well, yeah, I know, but
The one morning at work, because I listened to Pandora in the morning, I accidentally fucking like clicked my phone, and it read my fingerprint to approve the in-app purchase of the free trial from Pandora,
fucking
but not just the
broken.
$4 a month one. It's like their super plan for like $12 a month. I've already been charged once.
That
Am I going to
sucks.
remember to cancel it at the end of this month? We'll see.
just put a reminder
Just cancel
in
it
your
now.
phone.
I did. I fucked it up last time. Anyway, I'm Brandon. I'm joined with Christian,
Hello.
Nick,
Hey everybody.
Mike,
Hello.
Kevin.
All right.
This is episode 65 of the Foreplay Podcast, 66, something like that. Where every day of the week, new videos post at youtube.com/4playvideo. Monday, we tease out the topics for the week, which Christian will do shortly. Tuesday is for talk time. Wednesday is a would you rather question. Do you know? Topic that we post to each other for Thursdays. Friday, the full video goes live on YouTube and in audio form on iTunes, Google Play Music, and other podcast apps. Saturday, we play video games together. And if you like what we do, please subscribe to the channel. Christian, what are
right.
we talking about?
So this week we'll be talking about. First up, I got names. Things that we call people, place, and things.
Nombres,
Nombres.
Yamas.
For Would You Rather, Mike with the assist on this one.
Teamwork.
Little thing about memory.
Or you're throwing them under the bus.
What?
If it's a bad one.
If it's a bad one, yeah.
Oh, it's a good one.
And then for my Do You Know, Facebook. Something about Facebook and
Bookface,
what
some
they know.
people say.
Bookface, yeah.
MySpace.
The OG.
MySpace. Oh yeah,
Splatter.
MySpace is doing big right now, right?
Vero.
I wish I was just like an old person right now in like this time, so I could just be so like purposely senile.
Curmudgeon.
So I could just like make a scrapbook and be like, "This is my Facebook."
Anybody check out Vero? Just me. Okay. It's the newest social media
Aloe Vera?
platform. That be thy name.
What?
Kevin's here for me.
Father, who art thou ist in heaven, aloe vera be thy name.
It's from the campaign. Kevin gets me. See, Kevin also gets me and also hates me.
I
99% of
hate
the
that
time.
I get him.
There we go. All right, Christian, go ahead.
All right, so the talk time. I just want to discuss just general question. What were you guys named after? Like, is there someone specific in your family's life that your name was picked after, or like was it just the name that your parents liked?
Easy for me. I'm a junior.
A junior.
So yeah, my dad, he like obviously when my parents knew they were having me, they were going over names, and
You were the
I thought
firstborn.
you were a mistake.
my mom went to my dad. She was like, "So do you want to name Kevin?" And he was like adamantly no against it,
Really?
like, the entire time. And then once he actually like saw me, he's like,
This is me too.
This is
Yep.
me, the sequel.
That's a
Me,
Kevin.
the sequel.
The world
And-
needs more of me.
and then that leads to, if my mom's upstairs, yells down the stairs, "Kev!" You got two people yelling right up the stairs.
Nightmare.
Yeah, what?
Wait, are you a junior, or
Junior.
just a junior?
So, yeah, full name is exactly the
See,
same.
that's even worse in my house because my brother and my dad are named the same name, but my brother has a horrible temper. So,
Spiro?
so if my mom's asking for my dad, and my dad doesn't answer because he doesn't hear, and then she says it again because Spiro answered, but she's not talking to him, but she just says the name again to get my dad's attention. Then my brother gets this temper and then screams, "What?"
Oh, you have a junior in your household, too.
It's not a junior, though. Because my dad doesn't have a middle name.
I didn't know that was a thing until Kevin just said it a minute ago. Am I the only one?
What?
No, I've known that.
No, that didn't know that.
What, that
Didn't know
people
what?
don't have middle names?
So you're only a junior if you have the same first and middle name?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, technical junior. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you just had to have the first name.
See, you learned
So,
something.
Learned
new.
something
fun
new.
fact.
Do you have a junior then? Is little Vinny a
Vincent.
junior?
No, because my dad doesn't have a middle name then.
Oh.
Huh.
There you go.
Well, see, I got a weird old name thing. Well, does anyone know my story of why my name is Brandon?
No.
What, Nick?
I don't have something witty, but I wish I did.
Fair enough. Does anyone ever familiar with the movie The Crow?
Yes.
No.
Brandon Lee, up and coming kung
That's
fu
the
actor,
actor?
yeah, who died during the filming of The Crow. Do you know how Brandon Lee died during the filming of The Crow?
Impalement.
No, it's a
crow.
terrible. It's a terrible thing.
Consuming too much
Yeah.
glue.
Eaten by crows?
No, they had a prop gun and someone loaded it with a real bullet. So when the actor opposing Brandon Lee went to go shoot the gun, killed the guy.
Why'd they put a real bullet in it?
It's
they
like
get
one of these
tried
things.
for
That,
murder,
no, it's
or-
like one of these things that people don't
That
know.
wasn't the main character, right?
I don't know what his character role was in the film, but Brandon Lee was like an up and coming like mega star, and died. But my
That your
dad,
parents were in love with?
no, my dad was a big fan of that stuff, and I think that's where he told me he got the name from. But my dad also wanted me to be Vincent Jr., and I guess my mom fought him on that. And then I think it was like between Brandon and Jason. So I think I was almost a Jason. I don't think I look like anything like this. Isn't that so fucking stupid though? Where almost anytime someone says that, like what their name could have been, the initial action was what
No,
Nick
you
just
don't.
did. Like
You don't look like
you're not like a fucking Jason.
I wouldn't hang out with you. You're just-
It's
I
it's the
definitely
whole.
hang out
Remember,
with you
it's the
now.
whole poop and toilet thing.
Yep.
Where
Poop and purple.
purple. The
I know what
poop
you
and
meant.
purple
Yeah, purple.
theory by Brandon
and
Rosa.
toilet.
No, if I
Just
said
sounded like a 3-year-old. It's that poop and toilet thing.
if purple was poop, you would think the word purple was gross.
My brother Liam was actually named after Liam Neeson.
That's
There
a
you go.
cool-
Actor.
Badass.
Yeah.
Mine's a weird one. My dad says, supposedly, when he was younger, like, like still in Greece. He said that there's like this older kid down the road that like was always painting and stuff like that, and his name was Mihaly, which is Michael in Greek, and like he says he remembers hearing that name and was just like, huh, that's a really cool name. I think I'll like name my kid that one day. Supposedly that's what it is. So.
Well, see, my dad got his way because my middle name's Vincent, and my fucking brother's name is Vincent. My dad's name's Vincent. Well, technically, my dad's name is Vincenzo, though. So there's that. Yeah. So my dad got his way with a little bit.
A little bit.
So,
But now, what you say, how your dad really liked that name. Now, I really like the name Scarlet, but now I've ruined that name, and I would love to have named my daughter that. But I call my
Crazy,
car
bro.
Scarlet the Silver Slut. So now the word Scarlet is always associated with the word
there's
slut.
a lot of girls' names that I like, but that's as like a partner, like kind of like name that I would like. You know what I mean? So like,
Like you think it's attractive,
So, yeah. So then it's like,
so you couldn't name your
yeah,
daughter that.
exactly.
I see what you're
like,
saying.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you
yeah.
like the name, but then like you couldn't do that
Yeah.
because that'd just be fucking weird.
Yeah. Isn't that
Like
yeah.
Scarlett's pretty fucking sexual name.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the name Saphira?
Sophia?
I've
Did
never-
I
No,
hear you wrong?
Saphira.
Never heard of a
Never
name like
heard
that.
That's what I'm saying. Nicole brought this to my
You
attention.
can make the name whatever you want.
Nicole
Yeah,
brought this to
doesn't
my
matter.
attention. I think
Like,
it's
I like
a very
the,
unique name. I like it.
Like I like the name Cambria, like Coheed and Cambria. I think that's a cool name.
For a boy.
And if they don't even like it, they could just be Brie.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, true.
Or Cam.
Yeah. Or Cam Newton. Yeah.
That's a huge decision. Dude, I never thought about that until like just now.
You affect their
Wow.
whole life.
How big of a decision like a name is for your child. My God.
Yeah,
Their identity.
That's not that. I mean, I don't think it's horrible.
Yeah, but then you see these people who name their kid like Foot, and it's like now their foot Rosa for the rest of their life.
Or fucking dim sum.
I like Nick, so Nick's got like the whole alliteration thing going. Is that-
Nicholas Nathaniel Messer.
Middle.
Oh, I thought that was real. for a second.
Triple N.
That's what they called him in grade school.
That'd be incredible.
What's your name, Nicholas?
My name's Nick.
Nikolai?
It's Nicholas
Sure.
technically,
Yeah.
but I've always gone by Nick. But I don't get
Named
like
after
annoyed.
Santa?
What's all your
course.
guys' acronyms?
Acronyms. NPN.
CJN.
BVR.
KJM.
Hey, map.
Michael Alexander Papaconstantino.
Yeah.
Map.
They're gonna
His
find
social
him.
security is 719-264-1923. Nico.
How would you
That
guys
was-
feel about if your middle name and first name were switched?
It'd be fine.
I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't
No.
mind.
I feel like mine wouldn't work as well. Maybe it's because I'm used to hearing Christian John Negri. That John Christian Negri sounds weird.
Well, I'm just saying, like, how do you feel about your middle name being your first name?
No,
I'm fine with it.
Because me and my brother didn't have the same first name. Like, what the fuck were my parents smoking when they didn't?
I thought yours was.
Brandon Vincent.
I thought it was something special. Didn't you just say that? Like a different.
Oh, my dad's name is Vincenzo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought you said.
I feel like John's. I wouldn't want like a super common name.
Yeah, that's what my name would be too.
And nothing like
John
like a
Matthews.
Nick or a Mike or a Kevin, right?
No,
Basic ass
yeah,
names.
not a Nick or a Mike or a Kevin. So you're not. A
Actually,
fucking
we all have
Brandon.
like you have the most unique name
Yeah,
out of all.
I was
of us.
actually-
the most common name.
we all have pretty common names.
Yeah, all
I was
our names are
originally
pretty
gonna be
common.
named Shane, and then do you know
That's
the
That's a cool name. I like that.
do you know the figure skater Tanya Harding? The movie came out about her.
I know
recently.
Tanya, the movie. Yeah.
The how like she was like this big figure skater, and then this whole thing happened where like someone's boyfriend was hired to like whack her knees or whatever. The boyfriend's name was Shane, and that happened like
That deterred them from. naming
yeah. So then
Shane.
my parents like that happened right before I was born. So my parents were like, I don't want like they were like, oh, we shouldn't name him Shane.
Is
So
it?
then they just came up with a list like let's just list down some names we like, and Christian was the only one that like was shared on the list.
I want a very
So they went
unique
with
name
that.
for my child. So I like
So do I.
Saphira.
That's so risky.
Yeah.
It is.
Can go either way.
Why is it risky?
Well,
because
there's also the game of like how many times do you have to spell your last name to people, right?
Yeah.
It's the whole thing.
And not only that, like unfortunately, like maybe we have the mental fortitude where we wouldn't have to worry about this, but some kids could get bullied if their
Yeah.
name is something easy to make fun of.
Well, that's what I'm
For
saying.
And if
like,
it's something uncommon, it like tends to either go in style or go out of style like really fast. Like
Yeah.
if something like
But then that's when you just go in and you just pepper spray those kids.
We're gonna move forward.
yeah, it's all another.
Nick, we cut you off, but
That's fine.
how did you get your name?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be born, so the doctor's name was Nick. No, I'm kidding.
All right, doctor.
No, my
Jesus Christ.
no, my dad's name is Nick. So just follow, and also doesn't have a
Oh,
middle
you're
name.
a junior. Fuck
My
yeah.
dad doesn't have a middle name either. So
You guys are all juniors.
here we are.
Why don't you have a cool Artesian name?
Argentine.
Venezuelan, Mike. Peruvian.
Right.
Raul.
Raul.
Oh, originally my dad wanted to name me Fred.
That would have been
That would be
awesome.
fucking amazing.
Imagine-
Like a Fred.
Imagine me being
You
Fred.
need a fucking Fred.
No,
I would
That would
love
be
to have.
amazing.
I would
Little
love to have
little
a friend
Freddy.
named-
Oh,
I would love
Freddy.
to have a friend.
Freddy.
Fred.
heck no.
yes.
And they almost named my brother Julius.
Fred
That's
and Julius.
amazing.
Fred and Julius instead of Nick and Damo.
His name's not Dom.
His name's Dominic. Call him Damo.
Yeah, you guys actually almost have the same name.
Everyone in my family has, with even my sister, we all have the IC in our name. However, 4 of us have it pronounced ick, and my sister has it Isia. I don't know how to say it.
What's your sister's name?
Alicia.
Felicia. But it's Nick, Monica, Nick, Dominic.
Was that on purpose?
No.
Or is that a common thing in like?
Peruvian culture.
My mom is Argentine, my dad is Italian, so
Yeah.
they're not the same.
Gotcha.
It's not a common thing anywhere.
He's tried so hard to understand what was going on.
Gotcha.
Why do they like the ick?
I don't. It just happened.
Because Nick's icky.
Or are those all Italian?
I guess my middle name is Patrick,
We did it.
so I have ick in my
That's Nathaniel.
it's Patrick, and my confirmation's name is Patrick, so my name's Nick Patrick Patrick.
What the fuck?
Now, I'm not religious. We've been through this before.
Yeah.
But when I pick my confirmation name, it's pretty badass. Vitus.
Midas?
Vitus.
Vitus?
Yeah.
Well, you just went on Wikipedia.
The Vitus
and looked up
touch.
this random
Cool
ass
saints.
I think so. More or less. I think I liked what he stood for. Couldn't tell you what he stood for, though.
Fair. I don't like what you stand for.
America. Nick hates America. I feel like I had another cool name story, and I can't remember.
You guys know what you would have been named if you were a girl?
Never got told that. They knew.
Nick, what would you be named if you were a guy?
Fred. Fred Nestor. That would have been the best.
No.
Fred the homebody.
Like,
That's a nice ring to it.
Fred the Hermit.
that's so like you would have been the only Fred in the
Would've
tri-state
been
area.
I mean, Fred. You look like a Fred.
Is there any Freds that went to Brick High School?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
I don't
even
think I knew any Freds. I don't think I've ever met a Fred in my
I know
life.
Fred Droke.
I don't even think I can think of a Fred right now. It's off the top of my head that I've
I don't
ever
know any
met.
Freds.
Frediger Bulger. Isn't that a
I'm having a complete blank on one of our coworkers at work. Isn't his name Fred? No, it's not.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
have one,
yes.
actually.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
we do
I
have
was
one.
psyching myself out. I
Yeah, we
was
do
like,
have
wait,
one.
you know
Sorry,
one.
sorry. There's one.
Yeah. Very nice man.
First person I've
it's just
ever
a
met.
cool name.
It is. But Nick being a Fred would have been all time.
No, I like Nick. I'm a fan of Nick.
Nick?
See, like
Nicholas,
when I
Nick,
hear
I'm a fan.
Fred, I think of Fred Flintstone, and then I instantly think of Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, Fruity
So
Pebbles
it's
are
just-
delicious.
That's a great thing
Right?
to be
I,
associated
exactly. I
with.
was gonna say I bring everyone happiness.
Now-
I just think of Fruity
I
Pebbles.
automatically, even though it's not his name, I automatically think of the dad from that '70s show.
Never seen
Red.
it.
Red.
Great show. Phenomenal.
Now, are you going to name your son Nick?
Probably not.
Because there's some opportunities
not.
for bullying with Nick just because it rhymes with the word dick.
I never got bullied.
Yeah, but you also had hair on your chest at the age of 7.
That's a valid counter to
Nick did the bullying.
Yeah, Nick did. Yeah, that's right. Didn't you guys used to have locker room conversations? You
We
and
used to say
Christian?
some obscure things.
Some obscure things.
Nick used to intimidate me in the locker room.
Sounds
He used
so
to take
bad.
his lunch money.
Nicole
No,
was
no,
also a fan of the name Luca. Didn't like it.
Luca?
I don't like it.
Is that a guy's name?
I
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
uh,
It's too like
Ambiguous.
ambiguous. Yeah.
I know of a
sound
young,
like a name.
I know of a young kid. One of my friends' sons or whatever is Luca.
I think it's a fine name. I just don't want that.
It
as
sounds
my
like
name.
Lucas, but like someone made a typo or something. Sent too early.
Lucas. I don't know about Lucas either.
Too early.
I don't think I know what Lucas.
I know a few.
I know one or two.
Yeah, you
H.
look like someone who would know Lucas.
I know a few Lucases. More than one.
You know a name I don't like? It's the name
Brandon.
of the devil.
Hey,
What?
Brandon.
Damien.
Is it
Damien.
just because of the Omen.
No.
But don't you love DC? Damian Robin.
Damian Wayne.
Damian Wayne. Not
I thought you
bad.
meant like the shoes.
Stay Gold 04.
Etnies.
I don't know.
Etnies. I had a pair of Etnies.
So did I.
Everyone had a
That
pair of
is-
Etnies.
I don't know. Isn't that name kind of creepy?
It's a bit sus.
I think it's just kind of the way you say it, Damien.
Sebastian.
Seabass.
Seabass. Rach loves the name Noah.
No, it's a fine name.
Because
Noah.
Noah's Ark.
I don't know if that's the reason why. I
Did you
think she
ask?
just likes the sound.
I like Saphira. It's kind of cool.
Sounds a little close to like Sephora, like the makeup
Sephora.
company.
I wish like a
Sulfuric
lot
acid.
of like
Sulfuric
Greek
acid.
mythology, like
Be a cool nickname.
gods, like weren't so outlandish, like the names. Like I think Apollo is pretty cool. I think that's
Apollo is a cool
doable.
name.
Yeah.
But like,
They all have cool names.
name
Yeah.
your son fucking Zeus.
How
Fucking
arrogant do you have to be to
ridiculous.
name your
Dude,
son?
you're just trying to
Zeus.
make yourself like this arrogant persona on this
Dude,
show.
imagine you named your kid. Imagine you named your kid Thor Papa Constantino. That's such a
Yes,
cool ass
yes.
fucking
Badass,
name,
it.
dude. That'd be
Do
such
it.
a cool name. That's what I'm saying. That'd be amazing.
Thor Papa. Yes. Oh my God.
Vitus.
No, I
Odin.
have actually thought of Apollo though. I think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
AP. I like that.
AP.
Yeah, and there's a nickname.
Boom. AP.
AP lit.
All right. I was a fan of that topic. I didn't think we were gonna be able to go that long on that either.
Yeah, that was
We
a lot.
Well done.
One
My
more
name
side
was
note
gonna
on
be
names.
Shitstain.
I believe that. I played through Gears of War 4, and the main character's name is James, but they call him JD, and it frustrates me. I actually don't.
Why?
I don't like it. I don't know why I
I
don't
like
like
JD.
it. I just don't like it.
I think it's fine.
I think of Scrubs.
I never watched that show.
I
either.
think of Scrubs. I hear this big macho guy
JD.
who
I think it's pretty
represents two great people in the Gears lore.
Marcus and Damo.
Close, yeah.
Could have been
Dom.
a CJ.
Aren't those the main
Yeah.
ones?
Well, James is the father, and then
Right,
the-
I'm just saying.
yeah,
Those
his
are the main
bloodline.
two,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And the OGs.
yeah. OGs.
Cold train, baby.
That's right.
So great.
And Bird.
Such a great series.
Bird.
Damien Baird.
Bird.
Another Damien.
Bird is the word. Bird.
Another Damien. Damien
That's
Baird.
going on a fucking rant.
Let's go. Let's get
All
it.
right, Christian, would you rather that you stole from Mike if it's
All right.
bad?
Mike with the assist on this one.
If it's
It's,
good, it was
uh,
Christian's.
If it was if it was bad, blame Mike. So would you rather suffer from short-term memory loss or constantly be reminded of every cringy thing you've done?
The latter. I don't feel cringe.
You're such a man among
Yes,
boys.
you do.
I don't get awkward. I don't
You're
feel
the
awkward.
master of awkward.
Oh my god.
There have been
Just
there have been
imagine
a
going through
handful of
everyday
times
life
where
and
I've
just
never
like
felt awkward.
having these like flashbacks of just like cringy things you've done, and like you're just constantly going throughout your day, just like
Even just like the subtle ones where like somebody says like enjoy your meal and you're
Like,
just
you
you
too. I don't think about that. No,
I
I've
think
done that
about it.
before. I
I
don't think
hate
about
it.
that.
I mean, it leaves as soon as I walk away, but it's like that
Yeah.
moment. It's like, oh, yeah, fucked up.
You're telling me there's not like one cringe moment in high school?
Maybe in high school, maybe back in the day, but I don't let stuff like that bother me because at the end of the day, I said it earlier
Right,
too.
yeah, most
it's
of
only
it doesn't
awkward if you
happen
make it.
now. I'm saying like it's just
Wait,
No, I mean,
floods back to you
Yeah.
all the time.
the only thing I could think of is
you don't look back on your long hair and cringe like all of us
it
do.
was a phase. It was a phase. I look back on like certain things. When I inconvenience people, that's stuff that pops in my head when I think of cringe. Does that make sense? Like I don't feel awkward, but I don't like inconveniencing people. I'm really not a big fan of that. I'll never forget. I went to Philly. This is a very graphic story. I went to Philly. and
God.
oh boy.
I had a violent stomach ache, and I had to go to a public Dunkin' Donuts restroom. Well, it was just one restroom, and I get out and there's like 20 people on the line.
Oh no.
And I was so miserable. It just
It flowed out of you. They all knew it was you too.
As soon as you open the door, just
and you just see all the people just like they're just waiting. They're just trying to get in, do
Ugh.
their business, and I felt mortified. I was like,
desecrated that
Those
bathroom.
people just waiting for their big and toasties. Just getting
no, they
big
were
and
waiting
toasty.
online for the bathroom. Like, there was a bunch of
Stench.
people waiting for the bathroom. That's why I felt bad. It was like one person waiting. Like
Yeah.
I could have lived with it, no big deal. But there were literally like 20 people out the door waiting for the bathroom, not even for the food stand. And
You're an
I was
interesting
miserable.
individual.
That stuff makes me feel terrible. But like doing have a great enjoy the movie to like the movie person
I'm
saying
talking
you
about
too.
as
That doesn't
the
bother me.
Smallest like thing, but those all come back.
Well, this is the thing where those would just pop back into your head.
Yeah,
I think they're stupid little
even
things.
if it pops
but
back in, like it's not gonna bother me now. Anyways, it's way in the past. I can't do anything about it. Like I am who I am at this point.
Yep.
You probably, I don't know, because you don't drink a lot though, right?
No.
Because I feel like there's also a lot of cringe stories that I have.
Oh yeah,
From
that are
drinking, yeah.
associated from drinking.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
because
Just like stupid shit said to people
Yeah.
that I'm just like,
yeah, but it would also be like moments like talking to girls when we were all younger and shit, and like saying this message, and you got a reply back that was not what you were anticipating. So that was cringe moments. Would like all these things would flood back into your head. I guess like they were new
yeah,
in
again,
a scenario if you're an asshole.
what's done is done.
you- okay.
I have to see it again. I see it again. No big deal.
I mean, I have to pick that just because I
Yeah, I
couldn't
have
live
to
with
pick that.
short term.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah. It's an easy
also
pick.
picking
That's what
the
I'm saying.
cringe.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time anyway. So
What the cringe?
Yeah.
What you remember?
Might
a
as
lot
well
of
just
stuff?
embrace
Usually-
it, and maybe it like becomes less worse. You just get used to the cringe at that point.
Yeah.
you guys don't have that when you're just laying in bed at night, and that's what keeps you up.
Just thinking about whatever
that-
stupid
I
thing you
do-
said to
I do
someone.
dwell on like
Little
like,
stuff.
Shit, right?
small
Yeah.
stupid things like that.
So
Yeah.
do I.
That's the one thing
annoying.
I'm good at where I'll dwell on it for like an hour. And then once I get like away from it for a little bit, I'm fine. Like I won't have the bedtime stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe
never.
it's just because I listen to podcasts when I go to bed. I'm good.
So your mind is.
My mind's listening to that instead of just thinking about whatever.
Yeah, see, I
I'm good.
wish I could fall asleep with something like that blaring in my room.
Like my family must just think they're like I'm insane. I remember my mom's fiance. I guess when I first started playing them, he always thought I had people over at night or in the morning because I would just leave it on. It's amazing that my phone works because all this thing is going
all day.
24/7. Because at night it just cycles through podcasts.
It's
It's
wild.
insane. Are you scared of silence? Is that why you?
Scared to be
No.
alone with your own thoughts.
I like. I don't know. It just helps me go to sleep.
White
I
noise.
wish there was
type
like
stuff.
an easy way. Well, obviously it'd be easy if I had like my own place. I could just play music without headphones, but
Yeah.
wish there was like a comfortable way to fall asleep with headphones.
Well, I really think it's. I think it's not because I'm scared of silence because I used to do that. I used to just like sit at night and think I would never sleep. And I found that listening to I focus on their voices and go to. It's like the same thing as like watching TV going to sleep. I just don't like the light on. So I found the podcasts were perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just in the South Pole practicing my firebending. That's what I do in my mind 3 out of 7 nights a week. I swear to God.
Don't.
I am a rogue I used to be a high level Fire Nation general, and I escaped to the South Pole.
It is
write a fucking book.
It is
But
becoming
but
more
sometimes
and
that-
more clear how he feels no cringe.
No, but sometimes
Yeah,
that
I'm
helps.
good.
You like set the stage in your head of like
That's-
where
that's
your
it.
mind's gonna go.
Or sometimes I'm an earthbender.
Bob- Dip in.
Bobby Schultz told me that when he goes to bed and he can't fall asleep, he'll listen to music and he just envisions like the band that he's in up
Just
on a big
playing,
ass
yeah,
stage,
yeah.
playing the music that he's
Yeah.
listening to.
And people,
That's me.
I thought it was-
But
count-
that one was pretty cool, but
and-
that one's weird.
why is it weird? What's wrong
I'm
with?
just kidding.
It's
I mean,
weird
it
because-
will. I
amazing
mean,
universe.
people like picture
That
like
was
counting
like-
sheeps and stuff, like
it's
picturing
my counting
repetitive
sheep.
activity and stuff like that.
See, the problem I had with your scenario was that you said
There
you
we
used to be a general.
So
there's-
you have
there's-
this whole
there's
deep
backstory.
lore.
I used to, there's a lot.
That's
of lore.
why I have
there's
a
lot of
problem
lore.
with it.
whole backstory.
I used to be like a high ranking, and then I have another dream where I'm an earthbender whose parents were killed, and I was taken in by the Fire Nation to be a Fire Nation sleeper cell in the Earth Kingdom.
You're not
Yeah.
making this up.
I'm not
right
making
now.
this up.
Do you like?
Could I make this up?
Yeah. I hope
On the
so.
spot.
Well, you have made it up.
In my yes,
on the
yes,
spot.
no.
That was pretty detailed from
No,
the spot.
I have these dreams and pre-dreams, I guess I call them, like where I'm just.
Do they
sitting
like set up
thinking.
your dreams that you eventually have that night?
Not always, unfortunately. I wish they did. I don't have that much control over my dream, but the pre-dream can sometimes influence it. Or sometimes I'll envision that not Dominic and I, but at some point it'll be Dominic and I. These aliens will come to Earth, kind of like Dragon Ball Z type stuff, and they'll have, they'll be able to shoot energy beams, right?
Hadouken.
Not that, but you get what I'm saying. And not to totally tangent here, but anyway, they'll fire at us, and like I'll just, for some instinct in me is like I'm just gonna try and stop it. and I stop it successfully, and the aliens are like, all right, like the Earthlings have a worthy one, and they train me to help them fight in interstellar wars. And then I tell them, I'll only be trained if you let me train my brother too. So me and Dominic become the strongest people in the universe, and we invite other aliens that are strong to Earth, and we let them enjoy Earth's bounties, and then we spar and stuff, and we go to other planets and enjoy their bounties and crap. It's
No,
really
I'm gonna say something.
I don't
well
even
fleshed
remember
out.
what the Would You Rather was anymore.
yeah, I'm gone. I'm in my own
I,
world now.
I just have one question.
Yes,
Just please answer sincerely.
I do everything sincerely.
Do you have pants on, and where are your hands when you're doing this at night?
All right. I'm almost naked.
Oh,
My hands are nowhere near any
okay, good.
weird parts.
Thank God, because I just pictured the Dane Cook skit where he's like,
Oh,
he's,
yeah,
he's
that's the
jerking
fucking
off.
dragon.
Yeah, and he's like, and then I turn into this fucking dragon, and I'm fucking flying through there. And he's like, I'm not even masturbating anymore. I'm just like sitting there in my bed, laying, thinking about shit.
That's not.
What's the topic? Short-term memory loss.
I don't know, but it just reminded me of the other night.
Sorry,
where
bro.
It's okay.
I walked into my
That was
room,
good.
Jasmine was sleeping, and I had 2 water bottles. Drink some of mine. I go to give the one water bottle to her. I was like, you should drink some because we were like drinking that night.
Mhm.
And she just like, no. I was like, you should drink some. And she just like, I've got a bucket of water. I was like,
That's amazing.
I was like, where? The bathroom? Where? The toilet? What? Where did you drink this bucket of water from?
Did you say that to her the next day when she woke
Yeah.
up? What was her?
She had no idea she said that.
That's amazing.
That's
I was
amazing.
like, her.
So I'm going with the cringe.
I think I'm on the cringe.
Yeah, 'cause
Clearly, I have none.
Short term, that's just way too inconvenient.
Yeah.
The number one thing that would piss me off is just walking into another room of the house to go get something and be like,
The fuck did I come here for?
what?
I do that on a
I know,
regular
I do
basis
that.
already.
I know.
Isn't that the most annoying thing in the world? Or you
No,
know
the
you
most
went.
annoying thing in the world is getting distracted by something else and being like, didn't even
Oh
like,
my God,
cross
yes.
your mind why you went there, and then you went back to the spot that you were, and you're just like, fuck.
I didn't do the one thing I went in there
Yeah.
to do. Yep.
It happens all the time.
First world problems. All right. So, Christian, what's your do you know?
All right. So, do you know? It's just basically, do you know how much Facebook knows about you? So, everyone, you guys have your phones on you right now?
Yes.
All right. Do you have the Facebook app?
I do.
do.
I have downloaded that application.
All right. Are you guys on Facebook?
I watch meme videos.
What about
It's-
MySpace? All right. Open up settings right now.
Okay.
I don't even know how to find settings.
I'm kind of
anymore.
scared of what's going to happen.
Open up settings. It's the 3 bars. You got it. Scroll down to
That's Snapchat, Kevin.
App settings or account
settings and privacy.
Oh, in Facebook. I'm not in the Facebook app. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
iPhone.
And then
settings.
account settings.
Account settings.
And then down to ads. Is everyone in ads right now, or are you getting close to it?
I'm in ad preferences.
It's loading.
I was trying to scroll and it clicked on one thing.
I am. Yes.
What was it?
So go down to settings.
Yep, I'm settings. Yep.
Click it.
My
Account
interests.
settings.
Account settings. And then
This is a little
ads
weird.
towards the bottom. Ads.
Ads.
Yep, and then click your information. And then scroll to the bottom, and there
Where-
should be something.
Oh, okay, I got it.
There should be something review and manage your categories once you're in your information.
Play along at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so click that and see what they got.
Okay.
Ads
you want me to
created
read
by
them off?
advertisers trying to reach people in that category.
Okay, so if you're playing along at home, right now we're in a section where it like lists a bunch of information that Facebook's just kind of gathered about you, and not even stuff you've necessarily given them, but just like stuff they've kind of inferred based on what you post about. So, for example,
Birthday in October.
well, yeah,
Yeah, I have that one.
I have stuff like
Engaged shoppers.
engage. I have stuff like commuters because I'm moving. I drive around a lot, and I guess it picked up on that.
I have commuters too.
Yeah.
I have let's see,
I have console gamers.
console gamers.
Christian has hentai.
I have hentai.
You want to know something real crazy? Not to interject. U.S. politics liberal. it puts.
Are you liberal?
Yes, I'm more on the liberal end, but that's pretty crazy that they're.
But like, yeah,
I'm
it
US
can paste.
politics moderate. How do they
moderate.
know that I?
How do they know that you're a moderate? Right? Isn't that
It,
crazy?
it picks up like based on stuff like
You
that
like and
you've liked, as well as like people you associate with or like stuff that they post on Facebook.
no one can hear you, Mike.
I don't care.
This is interesting.
All right,
Why'd
so
you do
up
this?
until recently, I just recently moved back in with my parents, but before that, I was living with like roommates from like college and stuff, and I have housemate-based household written down. So like, it was able, even though I don't necessarily say that on my Facebook that I like have like housemates and stuff, I'm just living with like a couple friends. It like was able to infer that.
It's kind of fucked too that this is hidden behind how many windows did we have? To
Oh
click
yeah,
through?
we had to like go through like
What
5 different
happens
screens
when
to
you-
get here.
If you just removed category from the whole thing.
Yeah, so you can
Like
do that. You can
everything.
select settings and then just remove category. And if you don't want Facebook to know that specific thing about you, can just remove
You
it.
could see example ads too.
Yeah, most of them don't have that though. It seems
Yeah.
I've tried to like find that and they don't.
Well, some of this isn't too great. One of them for me is farming, fishing, and forestry.
Some of them are wildly inaccurate.
Well, what if like it's because you liked pictures of like outdoor
no, that-
vacation spots
yeah,
or
something like that.
That's why I
That's-
just thought of it because I have pictures of me in like South Africa, like on the
Yeah.
mountains. I have pictures of me and my dad on a fishing trip, so it must be pulling from
Yeah.
that stuff.
One thing interesting it has for me is
wild.
sales, and the only way I think it could like have gotten that was I was recently not very recently, like a couple months ago, I was applying to a ton of like sales jobs and stuff.
And you didn't post anything about.
I didn't
that at
post
all.
anything about that on Facebook. It just must have like
That's
found that in like
Well, I heard
cookies
they
and stuff.
fucking- It like listens to you.
It probably does.
Because I've heard of like people talking about shit like with their friends or whatever, and then they get ads for it on Facebook like the next day.
All right, so the time has come now.
Oh, great. Should I just remove all these categories?
Careful.
I can't lean back in this chair.
That thing's creaking.
So, back in high school,
The time has come.
when me and Brant, you guys might be familiar with this, we thought we were going to be millionaires, and we wouldn't tell anybody what the grand idea was. Does anyone remember these times? No. Okay.
Pretty sure I heard what this
Yes.
was.
So we were going to develop the next Facebook. Now we had all these
book.
discussions on Xbox, and we think they were listening because everything that we thought of is now in Facebook. The cover photo, Facebook video chat, money, the layout of the profile.
What about money?
Go,
All
like,
this stuff,
send money.
like sending
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
all this stuff. We had the name, we had everything. We just couldn't code it. It was the puff page. We had a logo.
That's what
Wait,
it's
was
called.
that the name of it? The puff page?
It was your puff page. Puff page was the place unique for friends. Puff. It was fucking perfect, and they fucking listened and stole all of our ideas. You heard it here first. Zuck.
I'm gonna
That was
start
short
talking.
for Mark Zuckerberg.
I've never done anything related to this. I'm gonna just start saying Hulk hands once a day and see if I get ads for that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
think it
Hulk
would.
hands. That's weird.
Let's see. That's a test. This is a visual test.
It tells me I own the iPad Air. I own the iPhone 6.
Yeah, it knows I own the
that.
iPhone 6.
It has me down
well,
for
that's easy. It can tell like what devices you're logging in onto.
Yeah.
It says production.
I have that too.
Is that because I've associated McCormick with it? I don't
Or
know.
probably
No, I figured it was foreplay. Yeah.
Oh, shit,
That
yes.
has production down for us.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't
Hulk
think I have
hands.
that one. Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, sorry. You've actually been kicked out of foreplay.
I want to buy Hulk
announcement.
hands.
Do I not have a lot? Like I literally like. I feel
Also,
like
if
you
you-
guys
if-
probably have more.
If you don't,
No, we're about the same.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you don't interact with Facebook a lot, then like
I've
it's
stopped
probably
like recently.
yeah, it probably makes it harder to pick up on like stuff like this.
I think also, like, I'm pretty sure I have a lot more photos on my Facebook than
Yeah.
you. So it's probably pulling shit from
It
there.
also has like general interests. Like mine has like arts, entertainment, sports, and media.
I just
down
want
to
to
the
see what
top.
it's like if I like deleted all of these and see what like my.
Your ads would probably
newsfeed
just be
would like.
pretty generic. Yeah.
I want to buy Hulk hands.
I hope to God you get a fucking ad for a Hulk
I'll be
hand.
so mad. And I have Facebook open when I did that.
I actually listened
Just
to
make
another
sure.
podcast recently about like the whole listening thing, and they contacted Facebook about it, and they deny like actually using like microphones actively to listen to people.
They deny everything.
Well,
yeah.
here's-
Right now, because of the time where Zuckerberg is facing all this backlash, I don't really know the information on it, but huge scandal right now.
Yeah, they've lost like 100 billion or something in stock
Yeah.
over the last like 2 weeks.
Over privacy settings.
Yeah.
That was interesting, Christian. Thank you for the ride.
Yeah.
No problem.
Check it out at home.
Yeah, I believe other.
Why did you Why did you just like rub him?
I didn't rub him. I
You
was,
think you smiled
patting
at
him
me?
on the
Oh,
arm.
okay.
It was a congratulatory rub.
Why
It
did you
was
just?
good.
Why
pretty
did you just
common.
grope him?
Hulk hand.
Hulk hands.
There's a Hulk hand.
Hulk
in here.
hands.
Oh my.
There it is.
Oh my god. There's a Hulk hand directly behind us on the
I
set.
didn't-
Black dildo. Big black mamba dildo.
This entire time, I thought he was saying whole cans.
Both
No.
come up.
Like he was looking for a whole, yes,
Whole can. Give me a
entire
whole can.
cans of something. Not half a can, but a whole can.
Did you just say that out of your mind, or did you look at that and it prompted you to say Hulk hand?
I kind of like looked
Okay.
at it. It wasn't like out of nowhere,
Yeah.
but I was
I
trying
thought-
to think of something I wouldn't say normally.
I thought a giant conspiracy was just starting where something had to do with the Hulk
Facebook
hand.
already
Yeah.
put the Hulk hand in.
They have like a camera and that little speaker.
They have
thing.
enough money. They could do it.
They're on to our little operation we got going here.
Are you messing with the
You should
facial
paint those
recognition right now?
fingernails pink.
Huh?
You should paint those fingernails pink. It'd be pretty funny.
Like you're the artiste here. That's you, buddy.
It's like a circle. You just
Life is like a circle. Love.
It's pretty sad looking at that solo Hulk hand, knowing that he once had a companion and that
Gone
thing is
forever. This thing is literally about 15 years old.
Yeah.
And now it's a trophy for being
It's
recorded.
true. Which we need to.
it's just sad that it's
Do
the left
another season
hand,
of-
not the right hand.
Oh, what's wrong with the left hand?
Yeah, you got a problem against lefties?
Yeah, Kevin's a fucking lefty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not one.
I'm actually extremely jealous of lefties. I want to be a lefty.
No, you
Why would you want to do
I like
that?
the way they
the
throw
world's
football.
made for right-hand
I like the
people.
way they
But
throw
like
football.
everything's made for right-hand people though.
I like the way they throw a football.
That's it.
You just want to
It
feel
also-
special.
It's also a lot harder to like. Well, you don't care.
try writing on a
drive,
whiteboard?
drive stick, use scissors, use a
Harder to
can
draw
opener.
Being a left.
Yeah, pretty much do anything
Yeah.
useful in
So
life.
you smear your whole drawing.
I ride a scooter lefty, so I think I'm pretty well informed. Okay. This has been the episode of the Floor Play Podcast. 67, 69, something like that. We're Foreplay. I'm Brandon, joined by Christian, Kevin,
Hello.
Mike, Nick, and Nick's balls. That's a few shows back. They're here. They're part of the fan
Is there only
fiction.
one?
25% and growing.
Fan fiction.
Right into foreplayvids@gmail.com if you want a copy of Nick's
Did they
fan fiction.
subscribe?
What?
Did they subscribe?
Yes, they have their own page.
Who?
Timon and Pumbaa.
I don't know what happened. I just blanked.
named Nick's balls Timon and Pumbaa.
Getting very graphic.
I completely blacked out. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys all next
So
week.
does that mean one's bigger than the other?
Is Pimba the? But
I don't know.
Timon?
Timon's the little
a
skinny
meerkat.
thing. Meerkat.
Okay. And Pumbaa's
I've never seen those movies.
Pumbaa.
He's a fucking war
You've
dog.
seen The Lion King.
I saw it. Yeah,
I know.
in film analysis with
Yes.
Spiro. That's the only
Pumbaa
time.
and-
Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our channel.
Go into the description of this video to like and follow our social media pages.
Bye-bye.